All right, guys, this is Crazy Kev here, and I'm here with my man, Jose Delgado. Jose, how we doing, my man?
Oh, we're doing great, brother. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man, no worries at all. And, man, you got a fight coming up at UFC 317. I mean, talk to us a bit more about that matchup and how you're kind of feeling going into this one.
Yeah, I mean, I just got the call last Wednesday. They told me I was in the shower. I've been kind of bitching and moaning to everybody that's around me to be like, I want to fight. I want this. I want that. Maybe I'll jump on this. Maybe I'll jump on that. It's being a little annoying, I'll be honest. And I had just got done annoying somebody about it while I was with my striking coach. We were doing a session, and then I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll get in the shower. And then my other coach, my head coach John Crouch, like goes up. I just hear him like yelling my name. I was like, why is he like I'm in the shower? Like, why is he? What's so pressing? And he's like, oh, they just offered you Hyder Amil, UFC three, ooh, 317.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah, UFC 317 International Fight Week, Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena. Dude, it's a dream come true. Like that's better than I could have imagined for my second fight. I'm so excited. Just the opponent, he's a dog. He's a competitor. He comes out. He showcased nothing but violence. I've showcased nothing but violence. It's on the biggest card of the year. It doesn't really get much sweeter than that, man.
yeah, no doubt about it, man. 100%. And now you mentioned, you've been trying to get a fight for a little bit. You didn't think you were maybe going to be fighting around this time. When did you maybe think you were going to be fighting before you got this offer with Hyder Amil?
It was kind of tough to say. That was kind of one of my frustrations. Was I got offered May 10th against Gavin Tucker. He turned me down. He got scheduled against Korean Tiger. Gavin Tucker pulls out. They offered me to Korean Tiger. Korean Tiger denies me, and I'm like, damn, like what's going on? And then they're like, just stay ready. Maybe something short notice will pop up. I was like, all right. So this whole time I was like just ready to go, like weeks notice, 3 days notice, checking every card, looking at all the featherweights, looking at all the lightweights. I was like hounding them for last week's or yesterday's card. I was like, oh, my boy Markel was supposed to fight Oki, but Markel got sick. He couldn't take it. And I was like, ooh, maybe I'll hop in. I'll take that Oki fight. A couple days notice. But then that same day I was talking about that, they offered me this one.
Yeah, no, I definitely think you definitely got a great matchup for sure, man. It's definitely a fantastic card for sure. And now, with that being said, I mean, talk to us a bit more about what you're kind of doing in training camp to prepare for this one.
Uh, I focus on me. Like it's the opponent is a tough opponent. He's a guy that he thrives on breaking people. He's looking to make it a spiritual battle more so than a technical battle. Skill for skill, I don't really see anywhere where I think he has an advantage over me. But he's gonna try and make it a spiritual battle. He's gonna try to break me, and I love that. Like I love that. Try. Let's find out.
Yeah, yeah, no, I definitely think this is going to be a fun one for sure, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And now, what's your kind of prediction going into this one? How do you see yourself getting the victory?
I've seen the fight play out so many times in my head. I something sweet, something relatively early. I think too. I think first round, second round, we'll get him out of there, man. I think I can put his lights out, and I think I can do it in an incredible fashion.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely think if you're able to get a big win, it will definitely help your career a lot. And with that being said, I mean, what do you think a win kind of does for you for your career? I mean, who would you maybe want next, or what do you kind of think it will do for you?
Not too sure, man. This all just happened, man. I just got the fight, so I've been so tunnel visioned on Hyder Mill International Fight Week, June 28th. Like those are the things that have just been rinsing and repeating in my head over and over. How do I make this moment the biggest moment that I can make it? I definitely want to fight Noche UFC in September. I seen that they just moved it to San Antonio, which is kind of a bummer, man. I would have loved to have gone to Guadalajara. That would have been so sweet. Would have been a dream come true. Hopefully next year I'll be able to fight on that card as well. But I want Noche UFC after this one. I want these two back-to-back big cards, establish my name, be undeniable, and then from there move myself to the top 10, top 15 of the division.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that's definitely a great mindset to have for sure, man. And you're also coming off a big win against Connor Matthews, man. I mean, talk to us a bit more about that fight. I mean, did everything kind of go in the game plan? Was that what you were kind of expecting an early finish going into that one?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the fight kind of played out. It's there's so much I would love to showcase, right? But you only get a certain amount of time, and the way I fight, I get less than most, you know. But I know that it's all coming. Hyder Amil's a tough guy. I'm gonna have to showcase more. I'm gonna have to every fight. I'm gonna have to showcase more. The adversity keeps going up and up, and Hyder Amil's definitely a hell of a challenge.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely would agree with that for sure, man. And now with you being on UFC 317, the main event, Topuria and Charles Oliveira. I mean, what do you kind of think about that matchup? Who do you think's going to win this one?
And my heart wants to go Charlie Oliveira, but my brain won't let it. I think Topuria is that guy. I'm very curious to see what he does with the Islams of the world. I mean, there's not many Islams of the world. There's one Islam. I think he beats Charles. I think it's a fun fight. I like Charles' kicking game. I like him playing with the void, but I think Ilya gets it done.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely think Ilya is going to be a tough matchup for Charles and really just anyone in division. So I'm definitely looking forward to that main event for sure. And now your last fight, it was in the Apex. I mean, talk to us a bit more about the Apex. I mean, how do you kind of like fighting in that arena and everything with that?
I like a crowd. I'll be honest. I love
Yeah,
a crowd, man. I like people losing their minds. I like, show-stopping moments. I like the pause before the eruption. I like everything about a crowd. The Apex was cool, It was familiar. I had just gone through it with the Contender Series. I had gone through basically the entire process like that, so it was nice to maybe get that first UFC debut out of the way in the Apex. But man, I love a crowd. I want to be fighting in crowds for my entire career.
yeah, no, I definitely think you deserve a crowd for sure, man, and especially with this upcoming matchup, it's going to definitely deserves a crowd. And now with your training camp, I mean, who's maybe some of the best training partners that are helping you out for this upcoming fight?
Well, leading up to just not this training camp in particular, I was doing all the rounds for Mario Bautista's fight next week. He was fighting Cheeto Vera originally, then Patchy Mix. So two different styles, but giving him those rounds the last 6 weeks has helped me out tremendously, man. Every time we sparred, every single time I was like, that's the highest level I've ever felt. And like you can't ask for more, man. Mario Bautista's stud. I'm going out there next week with him in Newark to just be a good body for him, just be a training partner for him, and it'll be good for me to also kind of see a pay-per-view style run. I think everything just is lining up so perfectly, so perfectly. I'll be able to see a crowd. I'll be able to feel that energy. It won't be so new to me. It won't be so raw to me. And I can make those walks. So Mario's been a huge help. Just the way he approaches the game, the way he approaches the day-to-day living of the game. He's the man to look up to for sure. So excited for him and his fight next week. Marcus McGee's in camp for Peter Yan. That's a sick fight. We're gonna push each other. We got a grueling strength and conditioning session tomorrow morning. We'll kill each other, but we'll push each other. And there's just so many guys to name, man. It's an incredible team, and I'm grateful to be part of it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely an incredible team for sure, man. And I'm glad you mentioned that you're going to be helping Mario out for 316 because I'm actually also going to be at that card attending it live. So I'm looking
All
forward
right,
to
on.
compete. Yep.
Okay, it's
Yes.
gonna be a good one, man. I was real nervous after Cheeto pulled out that Mario had something similar happen where he fought Cody Garbrandt, or he was supposed to fight Cody Garbrandt. Cody Garbrandt pulls out. He gets Blackshear, who's a tough guy but has had no name value, right? Didn't really
Right.
move Mario up the chessboard. This time Cheeto Vera pulls out. He gets Apache Mix, a guy that is highly touted, highly respected, deservedly so, champion from another organization. So Mario gets that chance to move himself up that chessboard, and I'm excited, man. He's earned it.
Yeah, yeah, no, definitely, man. And it's actually kind of funny too because Cheeto he actually had like an MMA seminar he was going to be running in New Jersey actually yesterday, and I was like really surprised because he was doing that like right before his fight, but then everything happened
That's
and
weird.
got canceled. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of funny as well too that he was doing that like right in the middle of his fight camp.
Strange. I didn't know about that. I wonder what that's about.
Yeah, yeah, no, definitely, man, for sure, man. And another thing I was curious about, getting back into your training. I mean, what was maybe some of your favorite memories that you might have had training in the gym?
Ah, hmm. I mean, there's so much to like talk about when it comes to it, man. I've been in this game since I was 10 years old. It's 17 years of sessions, you know. I love when everyone, we go through the motions. We can go through the motions through training from time to time, and this is just kind of how it is. We work hard, we get done, but there's times like it was very specific. I want to say it was last week, last Tuesday's practice. Uh, Coach was just feeling some type of way. He was just feeling some type of way, and he like was really pushing us and really making us grind and really making us introspect on the journey while we were killing each other, which was great. It was a hard wrestling practice, but at the end, it was a nice visualization drill of what do we want this for? Do we want this? His words at this point. What do we want this for? Are we seeking our mother's love? Are we seeking our father's approval? Are we seeking the respect from a community? Are we seeking to be world champions? Are we seeking to push our family line to newer heights? What are we doing this for? Think about this. What makes us happy in this? What makes us grow in this? What do we do this for? And to see not just myself go into that introspection thing, but to see 40 other grown men, women that worked so hard for this goal, go into that mindset, go into that pocket. It was communal and it was a beautiful thing. I'd say that was my most recent, but that was also probably one of my more favorite memories, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's definitely an awesome memory for sure, man. I definitely like that little insight for sure. And now another thing I was curious about as well too. Talking about the things that kind of make you happy and whatnot. I mean, you're obviously a beast. I mean, what do you kind of like to do outside the cage when you're not in there training and fighting?
Uh, Man, I wish I had funner answers to this one, man. This is kind of 24/7 type of gig.
Yeah,
I really like going out. Arizona's beautiful, man. There's so many things to explore. I'm gonna go up to Fossil Creeks. It's a new hike that I haven't been to prior. It's got beautiful waterfalls. I'm excited for that. But just going out hiking, going up north, kind of getting a nice little reset, reconnection. I enjoy that.
yeah, no, that definitely sounds like a good time for sure. And now after your wins, what do you kind of like to do after a win?
Uh, Eat.
Eat.
Be with the fam, man. I have a couple things in mind, like, oh, I want this from this person, this from this one, and I just kind of basically ask people to make me certain foods I haven't been able to eat in a while.
Fair enough.
But just hang out. I'm super close, man. I got a big family, a lot of close friends. Like, just hang with the people care about,
Yeah, yeah, no, no, definitely, man. That's definitely awesome stuff for sure. And now, with you being in the UFC, you were obviously fighting like LFA and other promotions. I mean, how was kind of different from being in the UFC compared to like LFA or something like that?
How so? What part?
Like just in general, like maybe how's like the UFC maybe better or like what's maybe different compared to like LFA or the UFC that you might have noticed?
Uh, I mean, I only fought for LFA once, so I can't really speak too much on the process. They're super solid, as good as a regional show will get. The UFC is obviously the UFC for a reason, man. That team is a well-oiled machine from like everybody. Everybody knows their roles. Everybody is the best at their roles. Like you can feel it. So it's very cool to see that, from the photographers, from the videographers, and these are people that are 15, 20 years deep into the game, like deep into the UFC. So it's cool to see all the stories that they got to tell. Just kind of, I'm not super like, especially during the fight week, I'm kind of more in my own head, but I'm always kind of listening, observing, and there's a lot of gems of human beings in that UFC staff for sure.
Yeah, no, that's definitely some good stuff to hear for sure. And now, when it comes to the UFC and maybe like some of the fighters, I mean, who are maybe some of your favorite fighters that you like to kind of watch when they compete?
Uh, who I've been obsessed with for a while now and feel very vindicated for is Jack Della Maddalena.
Nice.
My God, that performance against Bilal Muhammad. I've rewatched it maybe 15 times now. I'll continue to rewatch it. I love it so much. I feel like I learn so much every time I watch it. Just the way he sets up his striking, the way he switches his stances, the way he doesn't overextend himself. It's a habit that I'm really trying to master. And he's a guy I look at. But I'm a student of the game, man. I love everybody. Like Jose Aldo was my all-time favorite. I just was watching a old WEC fight from him right now this morning. But there's so many guys, man. Ilya Taporia is a guy that looks as mechanically sound as anybody I've ever seen. He seems like the biggest challenge. He's a guy that I'd love to fight. I'd absolutely love to fight. I just want to test myself. I want to see who I am opposed to that. You know, there's so
Yeah.
many guys to study.
Yeah, no, I definitely would agree. Like I said, the UFC is definitely pretty exciting right now. There's definitely a ton of guys. And now, one thing about me is I'm a Taekwondo instructor. I've been teaching for about
Right on.
6 years now, and I got a bunch of guys at my gym. What advice would you give to them to keep on coming into the gym to get better and better every class?
And I'd say his daily deposits. I've been around the game a while. I've seen a lot of cycles come in. You know, a lot of classes per se, and you always see the same thing. You always see so much enthusiasm, so much grandiose ideas of what they will do in the sport. The moment that they find that attraction to it, but it kind of dissipates. You know, you see it. You see guys that, oh, I'll be a world champion. I'll be this or I'll be that, and then they're gone in 4 or 5 months, 6 months. I'd say just know that this is a long road, and just take it for what it is, day by day. Don't think too high. Don't just try to keep that level headedness through it all. I think will serve the newer guys well.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that's an awesome mindset and awesome message to have for sure, man. And speaking of messages, I mean, what's maybe your final message out there for the fans watching this video?
And International Fight Week is gonna have so many incredible fights. So many incredible fights. Don't miss mine. Don't miss mine. I promise you I will steal that show. I promise you I will do something worth your time and your attention. I promise.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to watching your fight here with Hyder. And again, man, thank you so much for taking the time and best of luck in your upcoming fight, my man.
Oh, no problem, man. Appreciate you.